Welcome to Munger Vision, PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. Got the first JV basketball game action coming to you from the West Rutland Hinchy Gym. Brand new floor down, looks beautiful. New lighting system put in. And West Rutland taking on Cabot in JV action. And West Rutland in their very traditional, the Golden Horn, their golden uniforms, taking on Cabot in the green uniforms. Then went into Lincoln, no good. And I'll go through the rosters. Pound with the rebound, we'll get it up and in. And the first 2 points of the contest go to Lincoln of West Rutland. Number 22 out there, of course, is Tiffany Pono, so I want to correct myself right away. So it was Pono, I apologize, got the basket, and I knew that. And I knew I was going to say the wrong name. Okay, so I got that on my system early. Again, I put down a new hardwood floor. It's maple, nice light maple floor down in the Booster Club. Put the new lights in, and I tell you, spiffy looking place over here. Good place, come watch a basketball game. Good atmosphere, not a bad seat in the house. Taylor Carlton with the basketball, number 3 for West Rutland. Remember her last year from JV ball. She's one of the captains this year. She'll put it up and swish it. Nothing but twine for Taylor Carlton. Just Cabot down 4-0, and you know, it takes a little while. That's quite a bus ride down from Cabot, Vermont. If you've never been, it's beautiful country up in there. A lot of farm country, but it's a long ride. Mike Canny with the call, and it's going to be ball side out right in front of the scorers table. And number 4 taken out by Maria St. Cyr, and St. Cyr will bring it into play. Trying to work off the screen along the baseline. It's a tough angled shot. He's inside the backboard. It's loose on the floor, and it's picked up now. And on the way down to Samirsky, and she's going to take it all the way to the hole and missed the layup. And the put back, Ricky with the miss. The ball will belong to West Rutland as Lincoln kept it alive, went off one of the Husky players, and Samirsky will take the ball out of bounds. Marissa Samirsky, number 14, in her second year at JV basketball. In the corner, looking for some help. They are able to bring it back to Carlton. She'll bring it between circles now to Ricky. A little bounce pass down inside to Samirsky, and it's going to bounce in there for him. 6-0, 6:37 to go. Terry Carlton is the head coach for West Rutland JV basketball action. Does an excellent job, outstanding job. It's good, fundamentally skilled players. Oh, traveled. Yeah, 25 got down in there, and that's Emily Foster. Foster traveled. Now Samirsky take the ball side out. Carlton will be in the backcourt. No pressure being applied yet, and we're early, only 6:24 left to play. A little over a minute and a half has been played, and Carlton, nice grab by Samirsky, far side. The crossover, trying to split the defense, lost her balance. Jump ball called. And it's going to be green basketball, so it'll become Cabot's basketball. And the Huskies over on that far side. We'll have St. Cyr in the backcourt along with Foster. And it'll be Foster who'll bring the basketball up. And looks like she's going to run the offense. She'll be picked up defensively at midcourt right there by Taylor Carlton. There's a lot of quickness in Carlton there. Well, she realizes that you've got a right-handed dribbler that can't go left, and this might become another turnover. Saved on the far side by Cabot, Vermont. And they're going to be a backcourt. Yeah, it'll be a backcourt violation. And both players going for the ball, get floor burn, get collision, and they'll get up, be fine. And Samirsky will take the basketball out of bounds right in front of the scorer's table down in front of me. And again, every Saturday at 4 o'clock, Tom Leopold, the program director at Channel 15, wants me to remind you, you can start watching all the week sports, all the games of the week, starting Saturdays at 4 o'clock. Also other times during the week, but if you're looking for one here, bang, here's the date, don't forget it. It's every Saturday at 4 o'clock. He starts playing all that week sports that's been handed in. Oh, quick hands, real quick hands. Now the push in the front court after the steal, going baseline, is going to pull the basketball back out. That's Haley Smith, got the ball down into 34, and she turned fire. And look at Samirsky split the defense and line up her steps and get the finish. Oh, what a burst of speed by Samirsky. That goes to 8-0, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Cabot. We'll have, I believe, a 30-second. Yeah, so they're going to stay up, and as soon as they find their spots here, I'll get locked down, and I'll read you the roster for the 2007-2008 JV squad for West Rutland. Taylor Carlton wears number 3. Gianna Ricky is number 13. Marissa Samirsky, she is number 14. 15 is Amy Lincoln. Heidi Burns, number 20. Tony Girardi wears 21. Tiffany Ponto, 22. And Ashley Bathalon wears number 23. And the guy down there giving all the instructions and being animated, that's Terry Carlton. He's the head coach again this year at West Rutland. And the PEGTV website that has the schedule information on it is www.pegtv.com. And there's also other ways. You can give them a call the old-fashioned way on a telephone by going 747-0151. They're located in Building 24 in the House Center, and you see Mike Canny. saying green ball, and he'll have St. Cyr, number 4, take the ball out of bounds. There's the bounce to her, and he's going to have Emily Foster. Foster will bring the ball up, and she's had a little problem matching up with Carlton. Carlton, very quick, very fundamentally sound, and will go out of bounds on the pass intended for Smith. Yeah, and they're going to be side out to West Rutland. Smirski will hustle over, number 14. 8-0 West Rutland with the lead. With 5:13 to go in the opening quarter of play. Well, look at that little dribble in action there, and Carlton looking to dish the ball off, and she'll just swing it all the way over to Ricky. He's got the trap come out. Ricky still got her dribble she can go to, and she likes to bring the pass out on that elbow. And baseline drive, Carlton lines it up, and nope, can't get it. And then he got fouled. Here's some hand slapping going there. So it's going to be Smith's count for the foul. Haley Smith. So they're going to give her 2 shots. Should be 22. Should be Ponto going to the line. And that's what we've got. And so Ponto going to the line, number 22. And it was Ponto that had the first 2 points of the basketball game. She's at the score or at the free throw line, getting set with 4:51 to go, and that's the first foul of the basketball game on either side. And that's going to go for Ponto. Got a little help from the home rim. As we wait for the sub to come in and get set, get into position, and there's number 15 that checked in. That's Rachel Pitkin. So Pitkin in the basketball game now for the Huskies. 34 also snuck in Nevada Kohler. So Kohler, 34 for the Huskies in the green uniforms out there. And a couple new people on the lineup. 10-0 West Rutland. Again, first JV game of the season. Love JV basketball. It's just the most entertaining basketball games there are. You just never know what's going to happen. Travel. You see some of the most off-the-wall things in JV basketball games. Great play and good hustle and a lot of dedication, but usually there's a crazy moment in it. And for West Rutland, I missed the substitution. Ashley Bathalon, 23, came into the basketball game. So Bathalon, 23, in the contest for the first time at the 4:40 mark. Carlton with the basketball out on that right elbow, trying to take it to the baseline, and she had it and brought it back out, and St. Cyr able to seal her off. Then a grab by Ricky, the ball tipped and grabbed, and Foster will have it. Foster's going to bring it down herself, and she's going to burst the speed down the sideline. She's going to stop, kill the dribble, look for somebody to pass the ball to now, and gets it between circles, and Smith will pick it up. There's the crossover, there's the pick, there's the free throw lane opened up. The paint's there. Shot, though. Somebody got a hand on it and actually kept the shot from going up, and that is a hard bounce pass. Foster able to get it. No shot clock. You don't have to worry about that. It was Kohler that had the ball on. The brief touch goes back to Foster. She'll pump fake. Defender stayed down on the ground, and this could become a turnover. And there's the touch shot. It's going to be the second backcourt called on the Cabot Huskies JV squad. And they got number 40 coming into the basketball game, Lindsay Dawson, and number 23 coming in is Gwen Considine. And those are both changes for Cabot. And I believe that's everybody on the Cabot bench has already gotten playing time. They got it to Amy Lincoln, down to Pownell to the basket and in. Oh, Pownell with a nice move to the bucket. Got 6 points in the contest now. Two field shots from the field and 2 free throws. It's 12-0 West Rutland in his home opener for the JV girls here. And there's going to be a blocking foul called. That'll be the first foul on West Rutland. We'll just get the jersey number now. I believe you said 23, that'd be Bathalon if it is. And Smirski, number 14, coming back in the contest for West Rutland. Marissa Smirski, number 14. And they're going to run a box formation. And yeah, popped out. Foster, ball fake, baseline. Got ball stuck on her hip, puts the shot up, hit the side of the backboard. Rebound comes down. West Rutland on the glass. It's going to be Smirski bringing the basketball down herself. A little snap, a bounce pass off to the left elbow to Carlton. Carlton with the ball fake. The good help defense this time by Foster. And almost a steal, but it should stay Golden Horde ball, and that's what we will have right now. And they'll have Carlton take the basketball out. And Bathalon just pops in the backcourt wide open, and Bathalon will go back to Carlton. And tell you, a lot of good scorers out there in this West Rutland JV squad. Carlton right there, one of them. Got it. She's got 4 points tonight, and and what happened there is a delayed game warning called on West Rutland. Next time it'll become a technical foul. After the basket was made, somebody grabbed the basketball and just either tossed it out of bounds or moved it, but whatever. You can't do it, and they got a warning the first time. Pass into the front court, nice catch. Going to have a foul called on Ricky, and she knew it. She got behind defensively and tried to catch up and got bumping shoulder to shoulder. Yeah, now 21 coming in for Ricky. To replace her will be Tony Girardi. So Girardi, 21, coming in the basketball game. Of course, got to see her. I saw a lot of these youngsters play for the 5th and 6th grade West Rutland teams that played in the Rutland rec tournaments. Like Bathlon out there, she had some monster games in those rec tournaments. And here they are now, high school JV basketball action. It's 14-0 right now. West Rutland's JV squad with 2:48 to go in this first quarter on an isolation play. Carlton got blocked, and then the putback is up and in. That was Samursky that was right there with the quick hands and the good presence of mind to grab the ball and realize she was all alone. Just put it up off the glass and in, and that's just what she did. Yeah, you can hear Coach Carlton in the background. He's up 16-0, but he wants his team to really be aggressive defensively. And that's his thing. That's his forte. He is a defensive. He loves the defense. He gets the defense. You know, that's what they posture themselves to in practice to get set. 2:11 to go. 16-0 down. The floor will come Carlton. She'll go behind the back and slap the ball forward and retrieve it herself and get the pass off. This is Bathlon. She'll pivot. She'll get the pass down inside along the baseline to Samursky, and they'll play a little toss and catch on that side of the court. And pass for Girardi. She'll get to it, and Girardi will spin away from the pressure and threw the ball down to the free throw line. It was intended for Carlton. The pass was behind her. And yeah, St. Cyr will bring the basketball up. Now everybody cleared for West Rutland, got back into their half-court defensive set, and Bathlon will come up and, almost got the swipe of the basketball. She's picked off on the screen, will come inside and actually fight her way through it, and got a piece of the ball. Will be off from Bathlon, out of bounds. So it'll be side out to the Cabot squad. And number 40 will be coming in. That's going to be Lindsay Dawson. So Haley Smith. And so Haley Smith, number 3, will come into the basketball game, replacing Foster. Now I wonder if that will push Smith to the point position, to the point guard. That's going to be up and just a little short, and picked up here by Amy Lincoln. She'll kill the dribble, find her point guard, which is Carlton. And with 1:25 to go, Carlton will stop right at the newly painted logo at the center court. Again, the floor, beautiful shape here. I love the lighting. It's a good lighting system now. I liked the lighting before, but this doesn't have that little yellow hue to it. Girardi with that burst of speed will throw the top of the defense to Carlton. She will take the running one-hander, and it's going to not drop for a paddle for the rebound. Huskies will have it. They're looking for their guard, and they'll bring it back to Smith, number 3. So she will run the point now. St. Cyr also out there on the other guard position. I tell you what, Carlton just anticipates so well. She gets a lot of her steals and slapping the ball away just by anticipating the direction of the player. We're under a minute to go. We're at 47 seconds to go, and that's going to be West Rutland basketball. I'm waiting for the call. There's Ricky, number 13, coming in for Carlton for West Rutland. And it'll be Ricky. Will stay right there in front of the bench and take the ball out of bounds. And have Girardi come back, and Girardi will run the point now that Carlton has gone out. So Girardi between the circles will give the ball off on the elbow over on this side to Ricky, and they want to go downside to Samursky, and that was just a tough pass. High bounce, and that was a high bounce, and it could be just the tightness of the floor. 30 seconds to go. Yeah, and they'll get the ball in the front court to Smith. Smith wants to split the defense, got shot down, passes ball down on the edge of the paint and slapped away and controlled by nobody. Jump ball. And it should be green basketball, and that's what we'll have with 20 seconds to go. The Cabot Huskies will take the ball out of bounds. This Dawson will take it out, and they're going to run a stack formation. There's the stack play right there. Catch fire, and just off the mark. In line, but short. And it'll be touched by Green, goes out of bounds. Well, St. Cyr that took the shot, and they'll have a yellow jersey, Golden Heart jersey. It'll be Ricky going back. Plenty of time, 17 seconds to go. And Girardi will have no pressure in the backcourt. She'll just bring it up the floor now. Girardi with the crossover. Oh, got a reach in there, and like there was no foul called. And Ricky pushes the ball down inside to Samursky. Left it on the rim. Battle for the rebound. Up and no. That's twice that set on the rim. 1 second left, and it's going to stay down this in West Rutland. 1 second, plenty of time. Plenty of time to get a ball in. And the other thing too, plenty of time to get fouled on the shot and have shots coming up. So Ricky will bring the ball into play, and they need to catch and shoot though. That's the whole key to it. Oh, and that's going to be the first quarter. West Rutland owning that first quarter. A lot of good execution. 16-0 Westside JV squad over the Cabot JV squad on Munger Vision. That'll be Kohler to take the ball out of bounds. She'll foster the backcourt. We got a new 8 minutes on the clock. We're in the second quarter of play. And again, upcoming events. Well, lots of basketball being taped by me. I mean, there's other people doing other sports now. I can only speak for myself. You got more CSJ boys and girls basketball coming up. MSJ tip-off tournament, the boys basketball tip-off tournament, along with Otter Valley Fairhaven in that tournament. That'll all be shown throughout different times in the month. Mill River girls open up. We'll have their games along with the Mill River boys. That's off the backboard, long shot, hard shot, and rebound comes down to Samirsky, and she's going to go to Girardi. Girardi with a quick push, goes right by the first defender, gets to the elbow, kills the dribble, pivots, spins, and that goes through the hands of Ricky on a bounce, and it'll be Husky basketball looking for the first points of the contest. And Kohler will take the ball out of bounds right from her own team's bench and bring in the Foster, no pressure in the back court. And it'll be Bathlon. They'll pick her up at midcourt, right at the Golden Horde guy. And it's going to be Kohler. Got to keep her dribble alive. A little bounce pass, picked off. Ricky with pursuit from behind. Ricky too hard off the glass. There's Samirsky. No. Samirsky had a piece of it. Kohler will get it. Ball is going to be controlled by Cabot. They'll give it off now to Smith. She wants to get the long pass. And good reaction to get back. Everybody going to the floor. And ouch, that hurts. And it's going to become West Rutland basketball. And Heidi Byrne coming in the basketball game. She replaced Bathlon. Byrne will wear number 20 out there for West Rutland. Seen her first action. And again, Girardi will turn. See no pressure until she gets to midcourt. And Girardi, very good ball handler. Well, I didn't mean to jinx her there, but yeah, she's a very good ball handler. Well, right into the middle of the paint, wide open is Samirsky. Can't get the bounce to go her way. Who touched it? Last touch by West Rutland goes out of bounds. 6:37 to go and a half. It'll become Kohler's basketball of Cabot. And again, Foster in the back court. They got those light green uniforms on. And lots of subs coming in behind me. I'll have to catch up to it for West Rutland. It looks like Ponto, Samirsky, Carlton back in. Byrne is in there, and Bathlon. That's the 5 on the floor for West Rutland. That's Carlton there defensively, and she's got a ton of points already in this first half of play. And nice pick up the shot. Got it off the glass, and then Smith will get the bucket. That was a nice spin-off move that got her open, and she used the glass to kiss it up in there. 16-2 now, Cabot. That first bucket can be the hardest bucket, and maybe they'll get things going now. Split the defense, and Samirsky took a strong to the hole. Pono will slap the ball back. Controlled by the Huskies. They've got the basketball. They're looking for the push, and here comes Smith. Smith into the front court to the elbow. Wants to go split the defense. We're going to blocking foul. That's going to be on Carlton. Carlton will get the foul called on her. I believe that's her first personal. It's the team's third and her first, yes. So Kohler will take the ball out of bounds, and nice grab. Good hands by Smith there. You see Byrne defensively get back into position and body up. Then the steal by Bathlon with the steal, and she's going to dribble out of the pack herself, break the timeline, goes between circles, gets to the elbow, and it's going to be stolen back the other way. Here comes Cabot with some numbers right now, and they'll pull it up and got it. And that's Smith now, 2 for 2 on her last 2 shots, making it 16-4. And she looks like she's going to be the spark here that gets the offense going for the Cabot Huskies. They'll come back to Byrne, and she'll let the trap develop, and she'll just throw over the top of the defense, get it down to Samirsky. Showed him the ball fake, wanted to go inside, and they'll kick it out. This is a 3 ball by Byrne. Got it! Oh, they're going to give her 2. Ooh. Look good, left Byrne's hand, went down through the hole, and makes it 18-4. Byrne's first 2 points of her JV career. Carlton reached, Foster went by her in the crossover, and Kohler was open for a second, elected not to take the shot. Foster turned, spun, lost it. Smith wide open. Smith couldn't get this one to drop. Offensive rebound, and a foul is going to be called. Bathlon will be called for the foul. That's going to be her second. Team's fourth, 18-4. Cabot down, but putting together a much more solid second quarter here. Smith open. No, rebound will come down. It'll be all Ponto on the glass, and she'll get it up to Byrne. Byrne on the opposite side of the floor now, and there's the quick push. There's the elbow, and she gets double team. We'll give it to the trailer. Bathlon will pass up the shot, go down inside Samirsky. Up off the glass. Got it. Oh, nice pass from Bathlon to Samirsky. Good touch off the glass. It makes it 20-4. Lead back at 16. See Carlton creeping a little bit further over that timeline to get into Foster there. There's the crossover again, and going to have a foul on Carlton. Yep. Got there with the push. Yep. And Girardi will come in for Bathlon for West Rutland. Girardi will wear number 21. We're at 4:22 to go in the second half, or second quarter. 20-4 West Rutland. And boy, big battle over there. And those last touch by Foster, she crashed to the floor. Ball went out of bounds. It'll be West Rutland basketball. And Byrne will bring the basketball in. Carlton will go back to the point now. They're going to play Girardi at the, well, hard to tell. It looks like she's at the 3 spot right now. Byrne had to trap and might have got away with a few steps there, but here comes the baseline opened up. Carlton take it in and get it. See, Carlton's got those good instincts. She sees the floor well. Once the baseline became open, she knew exactly where to go with the basketball. And we're just under 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, 22-4. West Rutland, Girardi knocked it away, fell on the floor, and we're going to have green basketball. And they're going to have some subs come in for Cabot now. 23 coming in is Constantine, and I believe it was number 40. Yeah, it was 43. Dawson, 40's Dawson, and Harshman is 43. And that is the Cabot switches. They've got some new bodies in there, and that's going to be a foul on Byrne. Yeah, she pushed her. Yeah, and that's the official call. It is on Heidi Byrne. It's a good chance for me to thank the West Rutland School Board and community and the athletic department and the athletic director, Joe Harrington, for allowing me to come and cover West Rutland sports, girls basketball action, and then show it on Channel 15. And really appreciate all the support you give me all year long. Take good care of me. I got beautiful stages to work from, the rosters, the schedule changes, everything. They're just excellent to work with over here at West Rutland. They'll set their offense up now. Remember, no shot clock to worry about, and Carlton will pivot and pivot and pivot. She's going to get that 5 count in a second. Yeah, and that's going to be at the 5-second count. Yeah. This will be side out. It'll be green basketball. They're going to bring St. Cyr over, number 4.
Double four.
And that clock will start now with 3:18 to go in the half. 22 points put up so far in this first half of play in that JV ball level. That's real good. And trying to use the glass, no good. Ball came right down. Carlton with it, and Carlton's going to go off. She's got the tempo she wants. She's into the front court. She's going to put it up. That was blocked. This time it was definitely got a hand on it. It was blocked, and it goes out of bounds. And it's last touch by West Rutland. And so it'll be Cabot basketball. And now Smith coming back in. Haley Smith, she's got all the baskets so far for the Cabot squad. So it'll be St. Cyr and Smith down the back court for the Cabot Huskies. This is JV basketball. We'll have the varsity game at a later date on Channel 15. Again, this is Munger Vision. Jerry Munger bringing this high school sporting event. And Girardi got the steal. Girardi off to the races. Girardi will get travel or fall. On a foul. Got to push. On the floor, no shots. It's only the second team foul. Yeah, St. Cyr got called for the foul. And Girardi just extremely quick. Yeah, so there's Girardi right there. Yeah, she is a good ball player. And this is a loaded JV squad, a lot of good talent on it. And that's a West Rutland timeout. I'll just buzz through the roster real quick for you. Again, head coach is Terry Carlton. Taylor Carlton wears number 3. Gianna Ricky is number 13. Marissa Samirsky, 14. Amy Lincoln wears 15. Heidi Byrne, number 20. Tony Girardi, 21. Tiffany Ponto is 22. And Ashley Bathlon is 23. And some other ways you can get the schedule from Channel 15 is watch Tom Leopold's award-winning bulletin board. And he puts the schedule on, it's one of the inserts after some of the events that are listed. You'll have the schedule come up. Sometimes the scroll on the bottom of the bulletin board will have listings for special events, special games. Every Saturday at 4 o'clock, the games of the week start being played. Sometimes these listen play all through the night into Sunday. Also, the Rutland Herald has our listings for Channel 15, 20, and 21. And you can also just call them up and ask them at 747-0151. What's playing? Go to the website, PEGTV.com. Now, so it will be Carlton on the baseline taking the ball out of bounds for the Golden Horde. That was their second time out taken here in the first half of play. And they'll come in. Samirsky left open, left the ball short. There's the put back by Pano, set on the rim, and a battle for the ball, and it hit the inline. And it's going to be Cabot basketball. Pitkin got in there and kept the ball alive for Cabot, number 15, and did a good job. So 2:41 to go now in the half. There's the touch up by Smith. The ball go back to St. Cyr. Carlton, she just took it away from her left. Right out in front of her. She got some numbers. She's going to take it in, and no good. Rebound, controlled by the Huskies, and then Carlton came in and tied her up. Carlton came in from out of bounds and just became an undetected. And it'll be Golden basketball. That's what I thought it was going to be West Rutland basketball. West Side will have the ball out of bounds. They'll get it in Summersky. She'll just get it to Girardi. Girardi can still dribble. There it is. She'll dribble, penetrate to the free throw line. Lob the pass up to Carlton. She'll put it up, and I believe it was last touched by Summersky or Ponto. They're both right there, and it will become Cabot basketball. Good time to invite you to watch Sports Beat on Channel 15. It's on Mondays at 4:30 in the afternoon, Tuesdays at 5:30, and then Thursday night at 9 p.m. Oh, look at Carlton. She did it again. Just quick hands, throws the ball up ahead, and it's going to be good by Ricky. Well, I tell you, defense, defense, defense. They got the steal and then the easy bucket and transition off from the steal, and it's 24-20 now. The lead at 20 points. Girardi with her turn to make the steal, and yeah, she's going in, and she wanted to give the ball away. Kind of thought about the shot and then thought about the pass. By that time, it's too late, and Girardi's going to get the weak side rebound. Yeah, she'll just start this offense over. Carlton sets, fires, and no. Well, look at Ponto. Offensive rebound. We'll get it, Ponto. We're now looking at a very balanced West Rutland team. They got good guard play. They got good height down in the post. Their defense doing a good job of playing smothering defense out there. Now St. Cyr's pass picked off by Girardi. See if she'll get the layup this time. She'll line the steps up, go high off the glass, too high off the glass, and the ball's going to go all the way to the outside corner. Picked up by Summersky. Going to come into Girardi to Pano, and they'll give it back to Ricky. Now they'll get the spacing from the free throw line. Oh, we got something called. 3-second call. 3-second call. We got in lane too long with 61 seconds to go before halftime. Now, so Smith coming up, and she's got the, she had a 4-point run in this second quarter, and that's where we sit. 4 points for Cabot, and Dawson with the basketball. And it's Ricky on her defensively, and I think it's going to become a turnover. It will become a turnover. And West Rutland will get the basketball back, and they'll get under control. And this is Carlton, Taylor Carlton, number 3. Remember her older sister Ashley Carlton played on West Rutland's championship team. Girardi, double dribbled. She knew it. She knew it. She's a good player. She's got to relax. That's all. First home JV game on the big court. And probably a little tense, a little tight. Oh, that's up, and that's no good. And there's a rebound, Summersky. Tell you one thing, West Rutland's done a good job on the boards, both on the defensive end and on their offensive end. Down to 26 seconds to go, and St. Cyr had the pick set on her. That opened Carlton up. She'll go along the baseline. Summersky couldn't convert. Great execution, though. Great execution. Yeah, and there's still time. Plenty of time. Oh, they lost it out of bounds. 13 seconds left before halftime. And Ricky will bring the basketball out of bounds. No, they're going to switch to Carlton. There they go. Again, 13 seconds. A lot of time to run through at least one, possibly 2 set plays here. Pano told to take the shot, and becomes more of a pass. And Summersky to Ricky to the open Carlton. 2-point shot. No. And it's going to be 2 seconds, 1 second. That's going to be the second quarter over. And we're going to have a 26-4 West Rutland JV lead over the Cabot Huskies in JV basketball action from the Hinchy Gym in West Rutland, Vermont on PEGTV Channel 15 on Munger Vision. Well, we're just underway in the third quarter of play. Boy, Cabot needs to make a statement early, and they do. They drive to the hole, and it won't drop, but they're going to get 2 shots out. That was Foster that took it to the hole. It'll be Ponto called for the foul. Foster at the line shooting 2. That's 4 seconds into the third quarter, and they need to have, they've got 4 points right now. They need to have a 10 or 12-point quarter to get back into the basketball game. First foul on Ponto, first foul in the second half, obviously. And at the free throw line is Foster. And she'll get it. She'll become the first Cabot player other than Smith to score a basket here. And the stayed on the floor, and it's going to be Pano will get it out. She'll go to Carlton. Some of the changes at halftime, Taylor Carlton put on a headband. That's one of the big changes. There's not a lot you change if you're West Rutland. They really executed well, played well, both offensively and defensively. The biggest thing right now is to keep the intensity up with such a lead. Carlton on the baseline underneath the West Rutland basket will get the pass slapped out of bounds by Harshman, number 43 in the ball game for Cabot. So we've got the varsity game between Cabot and West Rutland coming up at a later date on Channel 15. Like I said, you'll see the consolation championship games of the MSJ boys tip-off basketball tournament that has Montpelier against MSJ. And there's a basket inside by Ponto. And then the title game will be Otter Valley against Fairhaven, and those will all be shown on Channel 15. You can always call up and request time. You know it's slated for. A lot of times there's an open slot. They'll plug in a game for you, and that's going to be St. Cyr. Will it go? No, off the glass, round the rim, and pop back outside. It's going to become West Rutland basketball, I believe they call it. It's going to be Samirsky taking the ball out of bounds on the baseline, number 14, Carlton in the backcourt. No pressure. I haven't seen any pressure really extended here defensively by Cabot. They'll pick up at midcourt right at the logo. We're nearing the 1 minute play mark of this third quarter play. Carlton behind the back once, between the legs, behind the back, showing you all their moves. And a quick 5-second count. Second 5-second count on the ball game, first of the second half. And I'm not saying it wasn't. It just seemed quick. But I could be still running on a different time zone. Samirsky got the steal. She's going to take it in, and save it back. Collision. Oh, crash into the floor, jump ball. Should be yellow bass, should be golden basketball. It's going to be down here, West Rutland. Play getting a little physical, a little sloppy here in this third quarter. And JV ball on Munger Vision. There's been other people that have covered some JV basketball action, but nobody's ever covered as many JV contests as I have in 12 years. Basically, when I show up at a gym for a varsity game, I'm there. I do the JV game too, so I'm doing 2 games a night. All up, and she tried to go underhand and shovel it up, and it's going to be Ponto chasing down the rebound, turns to the outside away from the pressure, finds Carlton. Now she'll curl back and come up the middle of the court. 28-5, West Rutland's JV squad with the lead. There's the spin. Foster fell down, and that just opened up the paint, and Carlton doesn't need to be told to take it to the hole like that and get the finish. Great instincts. Should be an excellent varsity player next year. She chose to stay JV level, I was told, so she can just keep getting, you get more playing time. And that way she can, she's going to have to fall there, but that way she can keep working on her game. Yeah, and it shouldn't be a non-shooting foul. It's only the second team foul, but it is a third personal foul on Carlton. And Smith will take the ball out of bounds, number 3 in green for Cabot. She needs somebody to move, and she got it down there, and Harshman on the baseline at too funny an angle, actually, behind the backboard to get the shot up and away. This is open, and no. And it's going to be taken over by Amy Lincoln. No, she couldn't control it. Lost it out of bounds on the baseline, and it'll be green basketball, and it'll be Smith taking it out, number 3, and they're going to set the box formation. And Kohler also in the ball game, number 34 for the Cabot squad. And I don't believe that was blocked. It was saved, up and tough angle. Gonna get a good effort by Foster to make the save, and Smith got the ball and put it up and in. And it goes 30-7 now, lead down to 23. 5:42 to go in the third quarter. Well, Carlton got through once and actually dribbled the ball off her shin, and I lost the basketball. And we got a foul way behind the play. That foul on Ricky, number 13. Ball beside out now, quickly become the 4th team foul on West Rutland. No fouls yet as a team on Cabot. And they need somebody in a green jersey there. Smith will go over and take the ball out of bounds. Yeah, you can see St. Cyr needing some help right now and finds Foster. Foster will curl behind the screen, and good job by Samirsky moving her feet, and Cyr get back on the elbow and not allow the shot to be taken. And we've got a 3-second call. Yeah, Kohler got down there and planted himself in the paint for Cabot, and that's a 3-second call. And Carlton again will have no opposition in the backcourt, no pressure in the backcourt. So we're nearing that 5-minute mark to go in the third quarter play, and the Hinchy Gym, they redid the floor, put in some new lights. There's Carlton up, and she can see the bucket just fine with the new lighting to make the basket. Tell you, it was a nice gym before, and it's an even better looking gym now. The floor is just beautiful. They left the maple pretty much all natural. And Foster lost it, no call on the play, and he'll go out of bounds. West side basketball, and you see Samirsky right there in front of the bleacher section. Now, Carlton will just approach Foster, cross it over, and Foster knocked the ball away. Foster's got the basketball, and she's going to get picked. Oh, That's going to be an interesting call if that's offense or defense. And I got to agree with Taylor on that one. She got up pretty upset. That looked like pretty much a clear out. Offensively extended her arm, pushed her to the floor, and it's going to go on Carlton, and that'll be her 4th foul. And it's going to be picked up, and here comes Samirsky lining up her steps, and got fouled. Didn't get the finish, got the foul. Samirsky going to the line to shoot 2. Yeah, and 2 shots coming up now for Samirsky. That stops the clock with 4:37 to go. Got it. Oh. And nothing but twine. They're going to have Dawson checking in. Lindsay Dawson, number 40, will check in for St. Cyr. Nope, St. Cyr staying in, and there'll be Foster coming out. This is a Cabot switch. And Samirsky looking to go 2 for 2 from the line on this particular trip. Will do it. Use the glass that time. She gave us a swish and then banked one in, and she'll get them both, and that's all that really counts. 34-7. Carlton's still on the bench, a little peeved about the call, and I'm sure when they watch the disc, the coach, I give the coach a copy, that she'll see she had a reason to be upset. And I think, yeah, no foul call. What happened was Smith was standing on the inline when it stepped out of bounds, and it'll become, or on the sideline, I'm sorry, and goes out of bounds. And West Rutland will have the basketball. Bathlon is coming, number 23 for West Rutland, and she'll have a long bounce pass to Ricky. And Ricky will wrap the ball around, and Lincoln might have had it partially blocked. Ball is going to be controlled by Cabot, kind of. Yeah, they got away with a high dribble there. And it'll be Smith putting it up, and no. Great position by Lincoln. Then she lost her balance, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be the Huskies with the basketball. And Considine coming in, 23 for Cabot. Everybody's played on both sides. And that'll be an air ball. Missed shot, a little too strong. Lincoln will get it and go to Samirsky. And we're down below 4 minutes now, 3:55 to be exact. And not really sure. I think it was supposed to be the Bathlon, but Samirsky might have had the wrong play in mind. But in any event, it goes out of bounds, and it's a turnover, and the ball will become Cabot basketball. Well, you can see Smith dangle that ball out in front of there. Didn't get it picked off. St. Cyr thought about the shot, and then Samirsky's got a nice height advantage out there. It's hard to shoot over, and Bathlon almost got the steal, almost tied the ball up, and St. Cyr with the basketball now. She'll go back to Dawson. Oh, we got a foul. 23. That will be Bathlon picking up the foul. Yeah, it's been a pretty free-flowing as far as timeouts here. Not a lot of timeouts. I don't think any timeouts have been taken in this third quarter of play. We're at 34-7, and Girardi, 21, is coming to the basketball game. That's going to be off the mark, and Girardi kept it alive. Jump ball. Girardi and Samirsky got in there and tied the ball up, and it'll be Dawson taking it out of bounds for the Huskies. And they stay in that zone. They went with the 2-3 zone on the inbounds pass, and it worked out well for them. They denied anybody cutting to the bucket to become free. Actually, the pass was mishandled. It goes out of bounds and become West Rutland basketball. And it looks like Girardi will run the point this trip down the floor, and she'll cross over and bring the ball with her. And she cross over again. There's a nice burst of speed. Oh, off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Pano. She shot it a little strong, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll be Green basketball. But you can see Girardi with that good vision of the court. She saw the opening and then has that quick first step, got down the paint. And Smith will get the ball over on that side to Pitkin. A hook shot almost goes. What a creative shot, and then a foul. A little slap there on the rebounding action, and it'll be the second foul of the quarter. Yeah, on Cabot. No shots coming up. Nobody in a bonus situation yet, and obviously she wasn't in the act of shooting, and it'll be Girardi bringing it up. And Girardi got to the arc, kicked it off, and there's been a lot of three-point shots put up, and that's going to be the finish. Nobody rotated over on that side of the baseline to pick up Ponto, and she banked it off the glass and in. Makes it 36-7 now, West Side with the lead. We're in the third quarter. Boy, that's just a mess over there. I don't know who touched the last. That's what's going to be St. Cyr taking the ball out of bounds. And Smith in the back court with an easy entry pass to Smith. She wasn't guarded. Now Girardi will get up on her. They'll just run a little weave up top. They try to rotate around a screen, and that's just what they wanted. All she lost the handle. All she knows it, too. Everything worked out for her. It was open, and she just mishandled the ball. Kohler and Foster, 34 and 25, coming in now for Cabot. Again, everybody's played on both sides, and this is the kind of game where JV ball, you're prepping them, they're learning. It's always about teaching. But in a game like this, everybody's going to get a lot of practice time, playing time. Into Pano to the bucket, and no, it won't cooperate. Pano again, no. Ponto might get a foul this time. Now, she did a great job of just keep trying and trying and trying. Yeah, and Pano will pick up the foul. And that'll become the 16th foul, so that puts me in a situation now where the next foul that West Rutland commits will send Cabot to the line. And jump ball, okay. Chmerski will take it out of bounds. The arrow favoring West Rutland. We're just a tad under 2 minutes to go. And Byrne coming in the basketball game. I'm in the third quarter. And Harshman coming in, number 43 for Cabot. Byrne, who's got a bucket in the ball game. Looks like it's going to be Byrne and Girardi in the back court. And Byrne will play the off guard, and Girardi will play the point. And again, yeah, that's where we're going to set it up. Girardi able to bring the ball behind her back. Traveled, yes. Spacing was a tad off right there, and that could have thrown the play off, but Girardi with the travel, and the turnover now will go to Cabot. Haven't really been a lot of turnovers in this basketball game, seriously. And stayed in bounds. Foster kind of looked, waited for the whistle, and then kept the ball in bounds. She needs some help, and traveled. Yeah, she picked up that back pivot foot, and she was one more pass away from getting away with it. And it'll be signed out, and Byrne will bring the ball in bounds right in front of the scores table to Girardi. You're watching Channel 15 Sports. Tom Leopold, the program director, wants to remind you Saturdays at 4 starts the games of the week. That's a 3-ball. That's a 3-ball. Did they give it to her? No. Man, my eyes must be getting terrible. Or she must have just barely had her toe on the line. It comes 38-7 now. West Side with the lead. They've had the lead right from the get-go. And they've executed very well tonight. They've put a lot of different combinations of players in there, and they've all, for early season action, and this is the first home game. That's seen nice chemistry out there from West Side. Of course, Terry Carlton, an outstanding coach, and of course the programs below him, the feeder programs, do a nice job, and these kids play AAU ball too. And so I mean, they're good ball players. They want to be here because they want to play basketball. That's why West Rutland in the last, I'd say 7 years, not a dynasty, but they're one of those teams you look on your schedule and go, oh, this is going to be a tough game. And they're always signed up to be at least in a run for the, deep into the playoffs. A couple of years ago, they were the favorites, went to the finals twice, won one of them. Foster going to be followed by Bathlon. She got over just a little bit slow on the rotation, and she earned it. I mean, she said she got every money through it in the foul. And that's going to be 4 fouls on Bathlon now. That's also the 17th foul, but I think it's going to be 2 shots anyways. I don't think it was a one-on-one situation. Foster will put it up, and oh yeah, she looked exasperated too. That was just about all the way down when it came back out. And Bathlon will come out, and I'll bring Ricky in. So Ricky 13 will plays Bathlon 23 out there for West Rutland. Now all this happening with 40 seconds to go, and she'll be off the mark on both shots. And it was Byrne that came in from the top of the box. She got the rebound. And then she brought it down the court herself, and she got sealed off by Kohler. They want somebody cut on the baseline. Nobody rotated around. Girardi will spin away from the pressure, take the bump, and got called. Yeah, good call. It's Dawson got a little overextended there and gave her a bump, and that's the call. And Girardi will bring the ball into play with 28 seconds to go before we start the 4th quarter. When Foster almost got the steal, and Girardi able to throw the ball. Oh, pass was behind Ricky, and Girardi will steal it back. So teams exchange turnovers right there, and they'll come down into Amy Lincoln, and had a piece of it, and taken out there, travel. It was hectic for a minute down there along the baseline, but after all the dust settles, it'll become West Rutland basketball. it'll be Ricky taking the ball out of bounds. Yeah, and they're going to have the box formation set up. Let's see if they have somebody. Yeah, they had sent nobody down from the top on the cut, and they just had Girardi rotate around and kick out, and that's going to become Foster. She's got plenty of time on the clock. Then they'll have control. Kohler hadn't lost it, and that'll be the third quarter, and West Rutland has that 38-7 lead heading into the fourth and final quarter here in JV basketball action. And got a push foul called. We're just underway in the fourth quarter. Cabot had the basketball. And it should be the 1-1. Yeah, and that's what we're going to have. And I believe it's going to be St. Cyr sent to the line, number 4. Maria St. Cyr, and that's what we're going to have. They'll stop the clock at 7:55 to go. And at this point, Cabot, you just want to end on a positive note. You want to have something good to work on in practice, execute some good plays, and make that long bus ride home a little more pleasant. I think she should get another one. Yeah, they're going to line him back up and get set for the second shot. It happens. 38-8 is the score. West Rutland has the lead. Again, I'll have the varsity version of this game at a later date on PEGTV, and it's going to be good. Both shots are good by St. Cyr, and it goes 38-9. Yeah, and Byrne brings it in to Girardi. When Girardi able to fight through that play and get the ball down inside to Lincoln. She's not really double teamed. She's waiting for somebody to come around on the trail, and it's Byrne, and nope, not this time. She's hit one outside shot, and that one just off the mark a tad bit. Cabot wants to outlet the basketball, and they do. They get it up to Smith. Smith looking to explode past Girardi. Cuts inside her, and got it. Smith now with 6 points. And it goes 38-11. West Rutland's lead down to 27. And that's going to count the basket. Lincoln gets the bucket. Girardi gets the assist. And it's not quite the way it was drawn up, but it worked. So Lincoln going to the line. Number 15, of course, is Amy Lincoln. And tell you what, her game's improved a lot from last year, but I think her confidence has improved a lot more than anything from last year. Oh, she traveled. I'm not sure why Samersky didn't put the shot up and in. That's coach is asking her. Too much thinking sometimes at a young age. Too much thinking. Yeah, so it'll be Smith. They'll bring the basketball up. 40-11 in West Rutland. There's the steal by Byrne, and she was in the right spot at the right time. Very athletic. Leaped up and got it. Up and had the shot blocked. Smith got the block. Ball came back to West Rutland. That's Samersky with the basketball. She'll get it to Ricky. He'll swing it over to Byrne. Back to Ricky. And, oh, she passed up the 3-ball. Girardi will penetrate. Go down inside, and Lincoln wide open. Gets it. Nice job of rotating the ball around. The assist will go to Girardi. The bucket will go to Lincoln, and that was pretty well done. Girardi wanted to, she wanted to gamble and get the steal. Got back into the play, and they'll just literally hand the ball off to St. Cyr. And St. Cyr will get the ball, and I think she can dribble if she wanted to, but she came back to Dawson. Byrne, she got to move those feet because Dawson gets in front of her. Byrne from behind, made the steal, looks to outlet the basketball. We'll get it to Girardi. Girardi gets the dribble down, up, and no. There's the follow-up by Ricky, no. And the rebound slapped at, batted at, comes to Dawson. They want to go all the way back down to Harshman. She's wide open, catches, fires. No, she couldn't get the ball quick enough. That's going to be hard off the glass, and Byrne will get it under control. The action's starting to really open up here and flow in the 6-minute mark of this quarter. And Ricky will spin it up and in. Had Girardi and Ricky both in the same spot, and it comes down to Ricky, and she'll get the basket. 44-11. West Rutland with the lead. Oh, Smith, she had it lined up just off the mark. Had it measured distance-wise, just came off to the left side. And it'll be Byrne. Byrne's a good-looking player out there. She was left hand, right hand. She shoots the outside shot. Well, Girardi got a little push from behind, put the shot up, and Samersky can't save it. Should be green basketball. We'll go over to Cabot. And for Cabot, Foster's coming in, Kohler's coming in. Foster's 25, Kohler's 34, and Pitkins 15. And West Rutland with no pressure in the backcourt, of course, up 44-11. And we're nearing the 5:20 mark left to play. Inside the free throw line, going to go. Smith now at unofficially 8 points. And Girardi, they're going to have a full timeout taken by West Rutland. They just want to get all these new players kind of on the same page play-wise, and this would be a good time for me to let them sit down. I'll lock the camera down. Here we go, and now I'll tell you who we're looking at on this roster for Coach Terry Carlton. We got Taylor on there. Taylor Carlton, number 3. Number 13's Gianna Ricky. 14, Marissa Samirsky. Amy Lincoln wears 15. Heidi Byrne, 20. Tony Girardi, 21. Tiffany Ponto, 22. And Ashley Bathlon, number 23. And yeah, he's explaining plays here because got a lot of different combinations out there. Players who they practice together, but they haven't played together, and there is a big difference out there. And game situations are always different than a practice situation. And this is all about teaching. This is what Coach Carlton's doing right now. He called this timeout with the big lead because he wants it. You're going to be out there, execute correctly, and understand so that when you become a starter, get more playing time, or move up to the varsity level, you're the best you can be as far as doing second nature. Not to think so much about what the play is or what the reaction should be. Okay, so that timeout will end. 5:13 to go. And it'll be gold basketball right here in front of the scores table. And see Girardi took a few hacks, got through the paint, got the ball outside, and got to open up my iris a little bit. There we go. They'll come back to Girardi. She got blocked off nicely there, and Cabot doing a nice job here defensively on this particular trip. So they made an adjustment during their timeout also, and they've been 2 5-second calls. Girardi will go up and, yep, off the glass, too strong. Long rebound will come out, and here comes Smith up, and we got a whistle, and I think the basket might have counted, but it's going to be a couple shots coming up, I do believe. I'll wait for Mr. Canty here to on the floor before the shot. Yep. So the 1-and-1. That's the difference there, and that is it'll become the 1-and-1 instead of the 2 shots. It's also the 9th team foul, though, so what it will be a matter of the next foul committed by West Rutland will make it 2 shots automatically. That'll rim out, and that was Smith at the line. Lincoln got the rebound. She'll put it on the floor herself, find Bathlon. So Bathlon's checked in at that timeout. She's playing with those 4 fouls, and I'll tell you what, you got to be happy with their execution. For a JV squad, Samirsky rotated around, and the pass came where it should. She was where she was supposed to be, and everything looked good. 46-13, West Rutland's JV squad with the lead, and Foster with the step inside, using the glass, a little strong. Foster kept alive, got to Kohler, and Girardi somehow will come out the middle of the pack. Here comes Girardi. I'm not sure what the call is. She might have carried it. I'm not sure. Ponto coming back in the ballgame, number 22. Yeah, so they're going to have Smith now bring them, because you got Smith Foster in there, and they both rotated from point positions, but right now it's going to be Smith. That's Foster right there, and she got into the paint and lost the ball out on the wing, picked back up by Pitkin, and her pass coming back is going to be controlled by Foster. Girardi almost had it. This is definitely a 3 ball. It's off the mark. It's a long rebound picked up by Pono. Oh, she had right here, just went off her hand. Yeah, Pono got set to bring the ball down to her. It was a 2-on-1, and she just lost the ball on the handle on the ball actually, and it went out of bounds. And this is all going on. We're below the midway point. We're at 3:46 to be exact in this JV basketball game, and West Rutland got it locked up. It's just a matter of getting to the buzzer with no injuries. And that's going to come back to Kohler, and she'll put it up and in. Nobody had her on that weak side rebound, and she put the shot up and in. Makes it 46-15 now. West Rutland with the lead. And while they talk, and Bathlon brings the basketball up, and she'll cross over. A great pass down inside. Was not tipped. I had to wait and see. Just mishandled down inside, and it'll become Taylor Carlton's turn to come back. And so Taylor Carlton will come in, and Ricky will come out. That's going to be Dawson taking the ball out of bounds with St. Cyr, number 4. And I'm sure it'll be St. Cyr, yeah, that will bring the basketball up and into play for Cabot. And Pitkin almost got knocked over by the pass, and Carlton playing with the 4 fouls. Puts the ball on the floor and starts to dribble. Carlton with the headband on, and good player, real good player. Got a little edge, she's got the emotional, she's very spirited when she plays. And nothing wrong with that, I like that. Sometimes it's a plus, sometimes it's a minus, but tell you what, she's got good instincts, good skills, good head for the game. I like watching her play. Got those 4 fouls, so, and the 4th one's what really got her upset. But she seems to be okay now. And with 2:40 to go, it'll be Girardi and Carlton in the backcourt. And it looks like Carlton's going to bring the ball in the play to Girardi, and yeah, she just had the touch, and Carlton now will bring it up the floor. Then she gets the logo, and she's contested there by St. Cyr, and St. Cyr will walk her to the far side of the Hinchy gym, and Girardi will reestablish possession, push the ball down inside to Pono. She'll turn from the pressure, and what a job by Pono. Boy, has her game really changed a lot over the summer. She's very confident, very strong moves to the basket. 48-15 now on Ponto's bucket. Pitkin will get the ball up to Harshman, and boy, she got the shot up over the defender, and the offensive rebound, put back up, little strong. Rebound will come down to Bathalon. Takes a few dribbles, finds Carlton. Carlton now over the timeline, crosses over middle of the court, below the free throw line, all the way in, up underneath, and no. She kind of got in deeper than she thought, I believe, and that's why it became an underhand shot. And Girardi is over there. That's why I couldn't see. She had the basketball, and it's Harshman called for the foul, and that will be the non-shooting foul. Nobody, they're not in the bonus yet. West Rutland with 19 fouls. Oh, Samirski had an open look, passed it up. She worked herself inside and got it. Nice job by Samirski. She'll be a good varsity player next year also. And they've hit the 50-point mark, which in varsity basketball, that's a pretty good night's work. 50-15, and everybody's gotten plenty of playing time for both sides. And there's Carlton at the top of the defense making the steal. Goes ahead of Girardi. She'll let the defender go by, high off the glass, too high off the glass to follow up by Samirski. Then she'll get it. Hustling down the floor is Samirski. And that makes it 52-15. Harshman has it. That's a 3-pointer by Harshman. I think that's the first 3 of the night, at least for Cabot, but I think the first 3 of the night for anybody. 52-18. West Rutland goes baseline, and Carlton will go down inside to Pono, and I'll tell you, they've got that feed to low post. Look at Pono staying with it, and I believe she's going to get the foul now. Yeah, Pono will get the push. Yeah, and that's going to be the 10th. That's the 10th foul. Not on Pono, but on the team, her 3rd personal, and we'll have 2 shots the rest of the night for Cabot with just 41 seconds to go. And I'm wondering who's Pitkin's wondering who's taking it too, and I think it's 15 Pitkin. Yeah, so she would take the shot. She'll get 2 of them here, so everybody can relax on the first one. And just missed it. Yeah, got it on the front of the rim. It was in line, just a little shy. And see if she can get a little more air on the ball right here. And got it. She got 1 and 2. Now they got 52-19. Clock starts. 40 seconds to go. And Girardi, number 21, will hand the ball back to Carlton. And Taylor Carlton will. Oh, that's a hot potato. There she goes. Nice job by Bathalon coming up to help her out and get the pass. And now she's pivot, goes down inside. Samirski with the catch. Up. Samirski, no bucket. Rebound Ponto. She'll kick it back out. Yeah, and Carlton called for it. And what Coach Carlton wanted was Ponto to put the ball right back up and in. 16 seconds, 15 seconds, and jump ball. West Rutland basketball. And that will stop the clock with just 13 seconds to go in the first JV game of the year. I'll have plenty more JV basketball action for you on Munger Vision. There's the catch, the fire, and the finish by Samirski. 54-19 on the Samirski bucket. 7 seconds left, and they want to try to execute here like it's a game-winning shot type situation. Kohler off the mark, and West Rutland will get the win in JV basketball action. They will have the 54-19 win over Cabot. And I hope you enjoyed this JV basketball game. Get out there, support your student athletes. It's well officiated, well coached. Jerry Munger, Munger Vision. I'll catch you with more West Rutland action down the road.